Boom, boom, ba boom, 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 ba boom, ba boom, bum, bum, ba bum, ba boom, boom, bum, ba bum, ba boom. Your own personal Jesus. Someone to hear your prayers. Someone who cares. Boom, ba boom, 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 ba boom. Feeling you're alone, you're all alone. Flesh and bone by the telephone. Pick up the receiver, I'll make you a believer. Boom, 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 boom. Put to the test in your second best. Things on your chest, your need to confess. I will deliver, you know I'm a forgiver. Boom, 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 boom. Reach out and touch faith. Boom. Yeah, some Depeche Mode for your morning. It's Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday, that's right. Happy Hump Day. You remember what we say on our channel here. You gotta hump this day, list it. May hump you. Without your consent. Go. 5:05 a.m. First thing in the morning. We're gonna start our day and frame and organize our minds, hearts, and souls with some gratitude and a little bit of patriotism. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? All right. Let's start our day. Welcome to Live and Learn, the morning gratitude show coming to you from Boston, Massachusetts, United States of America, North America, planet Earth, third rock from the sun and the solar system, which resides in the outer spiral arm of the Milky Way galaxy, which is part of our local group of galaxies inside an even larger group called the Virgo cluster of galaxies, which is inside an even larger group of galaxies called the Laniakea supercluster of galaxies, which is inside of the known universe. Ooh, pigeons everywhere we look. Well, they live here. They think we're their roommates. And that known universe could be within the grand lattice work and mosaic of the unfathomed, unplumbed, unrealized, unmeasured multiverse of all possibilities. That's right. Welcome to gratitude. First thing in the morning, I start off my day with my gratitude list. I start off my gratitude list with what I refer to as my foundation. And, let her rip. Indeed. Taking the first train into Boston. Take the first train to Boston and I'll meet you at the station. I'll get there by 5:45 and I'll leave my reservation. No. I'm a musical mofo, ain't I? It's full of song. That's what's in my heart. I'll let it all hang out. Wear it on my sleeve. How you doing? It's a chilly one this morning. 31 degrees Fahrenheit. Tomorrow's the first day of spring. Uh-huh. Wow. Like clockwork. I start off my gratitude list with what I call the foundation. This is Sully's foundation method. It's unique to me. And because when I found out about gratitude lists, they did not come with instructions. It was just a suggestion. Hey, have you tried gratitude? I'm making a gratitude list. No, I haven't. And so I did, and I applied it, and I adapted it and adjusted it to my unique set of circumstances and needs, I guess. And it took and it worked. And I know what I need. So mine is just one method out of, many. I mean, go and find another method. Tell me, what I'm doing wrong. I don't think, But I start off my gratitude list with what I call the foundation. I am grateful for my family, my friends, my faith, my freedom, my health, my union job, a good night's sleep, a solid breakfast, the peace that comes from being single, and my sobriety. Whether it's, whether I'm being good and staying sober, or when I occasionally falter and fall off that wagon and have bad days. At least I'm mostly I'm in total control of that, because drinking is a choice, and as all choices, they have consequences, repercussions or results. I know. How are you doing today? Happy Wednesday. It's hump day. As we say on the channel, you gotta hump this day, lest it may hump you without your consent. So get humping. And it's also, for me, new comic book day. I've already read about 12 different Marvel books in my review copies. And I think I'll have 4 new books to pick up this week. And I just keep on keeping on. It's my hobby. And I do content about that here. You've probably seen it. It's called the Super Sully Sunday Stream. We used to do a daily show. Remember that? Way back in the day, we did the golden age of DC Comics, 365 days, and that was a great experience. And it really kind of, it gave me a place at the table too. You got to make content. You got to hone your voice in your delivery. I'll tell you, to anyone out there who's a YouTube creator or aspiring and wants to be a YouTube creator, work on yourself, work on your show, on your delivery. I have a method. I have a template. I usually shoot from the hip. Unfiltered, unscripted, unrehearsed, unedited. That's like my brand, or how I do things, YouTube wise. But I do have a kind of template for those shows. I have an opening and I have a closing, and like everything else in between is kind of like jazz. You know what key you're in. You got the beats per minute. Stick to that, and the rest of the band will be able to follow along, and then you're going to have your chance to elaborate and interpret and to innovate, I believe in that. I like jazz. Old jazz. Everything before 1970. It's as racist as I get. There are no motherfucking white people in my jazz collection. And before, Miles went electric. It's different than Dylan going electric, okay? That's for music files. Oh, boy. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're having an awesome day. Well, it just started. I hope it stays awesome. So, President Trump and Elon Musk, huh? Wow, they're just evil people. They're Yahtzees. He's unelected. So they got the astronauts home. There have been 2 astronauts who have been stranded up at the International Space Station for, 260 plus days? And the Biden administration just couldn't get them down, or wouldn't, is more like it. Apparently Elon Musk had made a suggestion back then to be like, hey, I can send a Dragon up there, a Dragon X, we can bring him down. And the Biden administration, for political reasons and machineries and chicaneries and this, that, and the other thing, chose to let those astronauts be stranded. Here comes the train. And here the train a comin', it's rolling around the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and here I want to stay. Here we go. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, let's commute. All right. Let's get our favorite seat. Okay, we're not going to get our favorite seat. But we still have the window behind us. So yeah, President Trump and Elon got the astronauts now, and once again doing something the Democrats just couldn't do. Secure the border. Oh no, you must be some kind of MAGA. You're just, oh no, you're saying something nice about Trump. You're an icky person. I would say nice things about Harris and Biden if I had nice things to say about Harris and Biden. I did look it up though. I mean, legally, I don't think Trump can void Biden's pardons. And it doesn't matter that Biden had an auto pen. It depends on his intentions. Yeah, but then you get into that slippery slope of like, you know, did he have enough mental capacity to be making such choices at 81 years old? And then obviously declining mental, you know, capacity. No. I don't know. I'm just blessed and grateful that the astronauts got home. And it is, upon splashdown, waiting to get picked up, a pod of dolphins swam by the Dragon X. And it was just like Mother Earth is like welcoming the astronauts back home. It was like a beautiful moment, like, unless it was AI, of course. It was like, oh wow, it's so beautiful. It could have been scripted, but maybe it was AI. No, you know. That's cool, huh? I think that's wicked cool. I hear the train running, doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Oh, we got a live one.
Entering
Let me guess.
Quincy Center.
Oh, I know. I can tell who's not using their headphones. Mm-hmm. No comment. That's life on the subway in the 21st century. Well, I mean, in the 80s, you had kids with boom boxes. So there's some perspective.
Next stop, Wollaston.
So yeah, I'm blessed and grateful that the astronauts got home. I mean, why couldn't the Biden administration have done that? I'll ask Grok later. I'm grateful and blessed for Grok, the AI. I don't use ChatGPT. I don't use the Google one. I mean, I've just seen like wow, those things are just, those were programmed by woke people, dude. Listen, I'm from Boston, and we say stuff like this. We've been saying stuff like this before, you know, the oversensitivity, but that's wicked retarded. Wicked. Wicked retarded. And I'm saying this too, you know, who has a god brother with Down syndrome. Nice kid. He's very capable. Got a job. He's got his own kind of in-law apartment at his mom's place. We're very proud of him, you know, seriously. It's no joke. So I'm saying that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna move my hand up a little bit and cover up the. Well, because it's like this a front-facing camera, but I'm using the me-facing camera. But someone in front of it like freaks people out. People think like you're trying to record them. I mean, I guess which is fine, but that's an assumption, though. I mean, I'm obviously, you know, you're talking to the. He says, I don't know. People just. I don't know. But yeah, I'm so blessed. I love space stuff. I love. I love space stuff. Morning, Harry. I love space stuff. I love astronomy. I love the space program, and it's yeah, it's
Next
just
stop, North
it's mind-boggling, but it's actually pretty easy to figure out. Kind of like why were the astronauts stranded up there? Because the Boeing designed capsule was malfunctioning, and they didn't want to risk the astronauts. But also, aren't they test pilots in a way, testing this thing? So they sent, apparently that the capsule returned to Earth and didn't suffer a malfunction in its thrusters, and it came down in one piece, So the astronauts could have taken their own ship home. But, I mean, but it's not. Why isn't there some kind of grand incompetence going on? Being like, why couldn't you have gotten those American astronauts home safely? Well, because.
Entering North Quincy.
There we go. The big American quandary of why Democrats do the thing that they do. I'm not a Republican. I'm in the middle of you two people. Jeez. I can shake my head and shake my fist at the clouds. And it's nice. We're on the Quincy leg of our journey. And I can't hear anyone's phones. See, that's great. So that's all going to change as soon as we enter Boston, and especially go underground. It usually starts about Andrew Station, and most definitely at Downtown Crossing, which is in downtown Boston. And I'm not poking fun at anyone or trying to assign blame to any specific humans. It's just a weird correlation of correlation isn't causation. No, the causation is fucking entitled assholes. Come on. But it's Wednesday. It's hump day. Happy hump day. Hump this day. List it. May hump you. I've been single so long. I am jealous of. I always look forward to Wednesdays. It's the only day that I can get some action. I think after work I'm going to get myself a big old bacon cheeseburger and 1 pint of Guinness. Maybe 2. I don't get... That's all I can do on a weeknight. I don't drink. That's not drinking. That's called supper. Any more than that's, asking for it, though. I don't have that room in my life for that anymore. Because I was just talking about sobriety. But how sober can I be? I take a cannabis gummy every day. That's not sobriety, is it? Or are we calling that California sober? That's California sober? Yeah. I don't want California anything. Unless they fucking straighten up. Straighten up and fly right, you. And how about all the, setting Elon Musk's car dealerships on fire? One thing I appreciate, though, is that it has the appearance that the Republicans are not, and the conservatives are not pushing back with violence and terror, but what about the deportations? That's another issue. That's an ongoing issue. And that's a big issue that, I don't know. I don't have answers. All I have are more questions. But to destroy American businesses? I mean, between the Summer of Love 2020, the BLM riot, the Palestine stuff, and now this, it's like, wow. It's a good thing that, violence isn't being responded with violence. I mean, should it? Well, I'm a pacifist. Yet I understand that violence is a language, violence is a negotiation tool, violence is leverage. Violence is also the solution to problems, too, unfortunately, historically speaking. I'm a huge fan of history. Violence is a human thing. Would you call it in the animal kingdom? Like monkeys fighting over supremacy of their tribe or of their clan? Would you call that violence, or was that called, something else because it's an animal kingdom thing? The same with lions. Would you call that violence? A lion, the male alpha lion will kill any cubs that aren't his, especially if it's like the cubs of his vanquished rival that he vanquished. Stab and kill. It's called stab and kill. You're punching down on these marginalized people. Motherfucker, my fucking grandmother lived on that street, on Bay Street. I don't know what stab and kill is. Fucking stab and kill. Fuck you. Oversensitive fuck. Who are you talking to, Sully? I don't know. I hear the train coming. It's rolling. Yeah, I'm in a musical mood this morning. I had a solid breakfast of like 6 spoonsful of my lemon curd parfait. I finished my loaf of garlic bread last night, and I have 1 French bread pizza left in the freezer, and I'm like, okay, you're at the point where you don't have to buy bread. And maybe I shouldn't. I desperately need to lose weight. Like, I can't run for the train anymore. I get winded. I'm like, this is new. No, sir, I don't like it. In sports, here. My home team, my beloved Boston Bruins hockey club, did so poorly this season. They fired their head coach. They traded away the core of the team in order to shake up the organization. Well, guess what? Well, I just can't stand to look at them on Twitter and the fluff. I always blame things on the chick in marketing, the woman in marketing, the college-educated woman who graduated from business school with a marketing degree or whatnot, and she's there to until she's got kids. That's how it goes. And but all this fluff, like the St. Patrick's Day warm-up jerseys, they're so ugly, and it looks like that. And it looks like that fucking scene in Slapshot.
Andrew.
A fashion show. I'm gonna go out there and whip my cock out and shake it around, and every woman out there, with the exception of my wife, is gonna run screaming, "I hate you." That's from the beginning of Slapshot. It's Johnny. And then the puppies. It's puppies. Bring, look at all the players and their puppies. Each player has a puppy in their hands. Yaysies. Like, oh, let's look at the puppy. This is some chick shit. There's my childhood bedroom. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm done with chicks in men's spaces. Sorry. And I love women. But just. And then, but I had to put the Bruins on mute. I didn't unfollow them. I didn't block them. I put them on mute. I'm going to keep them on mute until the opening of next season. This season's done. We were struggling. We could have made the playoffs. We're in shouting distance of what we call the wild card. There's 6 teams, two divisions. The top 3 teams for each division get into the playoffs with room for 2 more teams. And those are called the wild card, and that's done by like a points basis. You get 2 points for every victory. You get 1 point for every tie. You don't have ties anymore. They're called overtime losses. So if you make it to overtime, you get 1 standings point. A win's a win. You get, so the Bruins aren't technically out, but spiritually, yes, they're done. And wow. Now here we are at Andrew Station. Now, lo and behold, we're gonna start hearing people's phones any second now. It's nothing against anyone personally. It's just can't help but notice.
No smoke.
Any second now. Usually it does. Thank goodness it hasn't yet. I don't know. I don't have answers. All I have are more questions. I sound so misogynist and so anti-democrat, don't I? Maybe those are my true feelings. Maybe I am a conservative. Maybe I'm a Republican in sheep's clothing. No, I'm not. I love women and I love everyone. But it takes 2 people to lie. Sure, people are going to lie to you, but it takes agreeing to that lie in order for it to stick. That's on you. It's on me. That's on you. If someone's lying to you, you have the choice to accept it and to keep some illusion of status quo, or you can stand up to the lie, expose it, or just question things. Be like, I don't know about that. Where did you get? How? I don't know. I don't have answers. All I have are more questions. But it's Wednesday, middle of the week. Let's get through this day. And after work, we're gonna have a cheeseburger, a bacon cheeseburger with barbecue sauce and French fries, and read some funny books. And enjoy life, and enjoy my peace, and I'm so grateful for it. I'm really grateful for that. I've earned it. Maybe I should call it Massachusetts sobriety. Speaking of, I need more gummies. I'll go to the dispensary tomorrow for that. They're out of my brand, so I have to switch it up and be like, oh, don't give me a panic. Oh, no. All right. Well, you have a wonderful day. Make sure you hump this day, lest it may hump you without your consent. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to earn your subscription. We're a growing channel. I'm hoping to break 2,000 subscribers by the end of this calendar year. Smash that like button. Leave a comment. Let me know what you're grateful for. Or do you use a gratitude list? What are you feeling blessed and grateful for? Let us know. Be part of this conversation in the comment section. So God bless. Namaste. Good luck. And we will see you with more gratitude. Ciao. Bye-bye.